In a small town nestled between two great rivers, there lived a young woman named Chioma. Her heart was as pure as the driven snow, and her love for her family knew no bounds. Chioma's world revolved around her husband Onochie and their little daughter Noma. But fate had other plans. So one fateful night, a raging storm swept through their village, destroying homes and lives. Onochie, in a bid to save his family, also went missing, and Chioma's world was shattered. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. Onochie was still nowhere to be found. Chioma's grief knew no bounds. She spent every moment searching for Onochie, walking from house to house, village to village, asking the villagers if they had seen him. So one day, while she was wandering by the riverside, Chioma stumbled upon a mysterious old man. The old man revealed to her that Onochie was still alive, but in a different village. He was swept away by the same river that had torn them apart. Chioma's heart skips. Where is he? I need every detail. She knelt down, begging the old man. The old man's eyes, filled with compassion, said to her, Onochie lives, but his memories are lost. A young woman, Adobe, cares for him. She's kind, beautiful, and has fallen deeply in love with him. Chioma's world trembled. She had to find Onochie, he said, to reclaim her love. The old man then handed her a map, etched with the village location. He said to her, follow the river's path and you will find him. That same day, Chioma went to her parents and informed them about what the old man said and her intention to go find her husband. They discouraged her from going with the fear of, what if something happens to you? Who will take care of your daughter? Chioma didn't even argue with them because her mind was already made up. So early the next morning, before dawn, she packed few of her clothes and that of her daughters in a separate bag. Chioma took her daughter to her parents' house, dropped her outside the door, knocked at the door. She quickly went somewhere to hide and waited for someone to open the door before she left. She then set out on her perilous journey. For days, she finally arrived. She arrived at the village, her heart racing. She spotted her husband Onochie, smiling and laughing with a strange woman. Chioma so ached seeing another woman by her husband's side. Chioma approached Onochie, her eyes locked on his, but he didn't even recognize her. Adobe, the woman who had been taking care of him, stood possessively close, her eyes flashing at Chioma with warning. Chioma knew she had to fight for her love, so she shared stories of their past, showed Onochie memories they've made together, but he looked at her with blank eyes. Days turned into weeks. Chioma's patience was wearing out. Weeks turned into months. She worked tirelessly to jog Onochie's memory, cooking his favorite meals, singing the song he used to sing for their daughter. Slowly, fragments of Onochie's memory began to return. He then recalled their wedding day, their first kiss, and the birth of Noma. But the memories were hazy, and Adobe's presence strongly lingered. As Onochie's memories began to return gradually, Adobe began to understand and accept her fate. She realized that Onochie's heart belonged to Chioma, and she couldn't compete with their love. So Adobe made a selfless decision that she would help Onochie regain his memories, even if it meant losing him. So together, the three of them formed an unlikely bond. One afternoon, Onochie was deeply asleep. He had a dream, and immediately he woke up. His eyes sparkled as he recognized Chioma. He embraced her, tears streaming down his face. They hugged each other tightly and cried. Adaobi smiled, happy to have helped Onochie find his way back to his true love. The three of them became a very close friends. Adaobi found joy in seeing Onochie and Chioma reunited, and they were grateful for her kindness. It was time for them to return back to their village. Adaobi promised to always visit them and spend time together. So they finally returned back and lived happily ever after. Now we have come to the end of another beautiful story. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, follow or subscribe. See you next time. Bye for now.